right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man, but as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Well, you just never know when the next UFC superstar is going to emerge. I submit to you, the UFC's interim middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, only made his UFC debut in February of 2018, and it's an understatement to say he has taken this sport by storm.
It's an understatement, a massive understatement. For a long time, I had heard about Israel Adesanya before he even got to the UFC, but did not know what to expect. I did not expect such a versatile skill set. An ability to stay upright, an ability to deal with the pressure of wrestlers, an ability to stay the course whenever things aren't going necessarily as you plan. He was just wise beyond his time in the octagon from the moment he got there. And I think that's because he chose the exact right time to come to the UFC.
Right, he didn't force it. He has become a sensation overnight, and most people believe when it comes to Israel Adesanya, the best is yet to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, the Cooler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
So here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Opens with the inside leg kick.
Beautiful one.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Hands going. Hands on your face.
Table into it was a good night if that landed. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, with authority to the body. Knee to the body. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He loaded up there on that high kick. That one landed clean. That was a jab.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Oh!
With one of those knees to the body.
Oh, Nice right hand.
And now he lands a combination. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Single collar tie now. Just missed with the left there. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, slips to avoid the right.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Nice head kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
2 minutes now to go in round one.
Big kick land.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Adesanya. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just misses there with the left. Uppercut.
Good right hand.
Just out of range with the straight left hand. All right, single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Nice looping punch.
20 seconds left.
Nice stick with the right hand. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Real sneaky body kick.
Big power shot there. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, fight down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
And he switches to southpaw. Now he switches his stance again.
Oh, nice.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Oh!
Boom! Big jab.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Back and forth we go. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, nice jab by Adesanya.
Oh.
Oh, big elbow. Slips.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Right hook to the body. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Adesanya. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. '70 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And the accuracy rate, 36% for him against Israel Adesanya.
Good punch lands.
And he continues to work the body here.
Liver kick.
Come on, man, let's get that down.
Try to establish that jab. Good. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! That one appeared to stun him. Oh, he might be out. Spinning back fist.
Oh.
He's got him hurt here. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to chase that finish down now. Cable.
Oh!
He's getting lit up right now, John. What a fight!
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. 30 seconds to go in the round.
30 seconds.
Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Cooler.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.